What's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. It's time to get ready for round 37 of the Nations Cup on Gran Turismo Sport. So, we'll be racing on Sardegna Road Track B for 9 laps, and we'll be using N300 category for today's race event. It's gonna be standard sports car made to be ready to go. So, it's gonna be quite very good to be able to take sports hard tires will be required for this race. And this is going to get very excellent to begin. So choose the best N300 car is going to be quite very determined choice to be made, and even JDM cars as well. So looks like time to get ready to go to use the Toyota SFR Racing Concept 2016 with my Toll Drama OC carton on it. So it is going to get very momentarily to be able to have a best performance compared to the KTM Expo R. So this is going to get everything. A lot of fully turbocharged will might be able to have a balance of performance will be required. So, if you're really enjoying watching the video, so please subscribe, like, and comment on my YouTube channel before we will begin the race. Might be able to take a lot of practice to be prepared. So, thank you so much, and this will might be able to enjoy. So, let's begin to get started, shall we? So, glad that this is going to get everything for a long way to be able to continuing on for the race. So, I hope that we did a good time that we've been watching on the Gran Turismo World Tour on New York. So, this is very surprising to see that Bob Frankenchamps is now definitely seen on the video. So, it is very excellent and very cool. So, this is going to be able to have the next update later on. So good thing that we got rain on Red Bull Ring, and looks like this is gonna get pretty excited if we might be able to race on the Belgium Grand Prix track again for it. So just gonna be able to take some time, and then we will always gonna keep going on the race. We might be able to take the chances to begin with. Now I hope that this is gonna be able to have one good choice, that this is gonna be able to have strong made. So well, good thing that this is going to get very excited that this is going to be able to do perfectly will might get. So just going to be able to switch it to the hood cam view, because this is going to get everything standard made to do it. Now it is going to get very hard grip that this is going to be able to take downhill and uphill corners by the time that this is going to be able to go in to do it. So very good choice that this is going to be able to have to take many of the most strongest N300 cars in every event in this round, until this is going to get everything a lot of strong performance made. We might be able to take performance efficient, that this is going to get everything stronger to be able to perform. Well, I hope that this is going to get, well, very embarrassing to be able to use that pink car, because this is definitely my OC's favorite type. So that might be very good to be able to keep racing for having the time comes. So it might be able to have very good support to be able to give a good opportunity that this might come in for. Now, looks like this is going to get everything plenty of handlings by this time. We might be able to take on with several KTM Expo R's, are definitely might be giving a well-matched racing moment that this is going to be able to stay on it. So, good thing that having a good race between KTM Expo R and the Toyota SFR Racing Concept is definitely became the most main fearsome rivals in every event, that this is going to get very stronger to be able to get. So it is going to get very challenging to be able to have to work fast as soon as possible, that this is going to be able to take a lot of good skills to be made. Alright, there we go, under a minute and 40 seconds, and this is going to get everything will be prepared. So this is going to get everything will be able to take good improvement turns. So we might be able to take a lot of good chance that this one might be able to be ready for the best part that this one might come in for. Okay, very good to be able to take plenty much concentrations to be very focused. So this is going to get everything a lot of professionalcy, that this is going to be able to go in to do it. It's all about taking good standard vehicle strategy, that this is going to be able to take one good clipping points, that this is going to be able to get in to be able to make one best turns to get. So this is going to get everything will be ready to be able to take plenty much more speed when going down the hill, and take a lot of climbing on the turns is going to be able to go upward if we have to be able to do it. So just going to be able to take nice, good, simple, clean turns to get. So it is going to get everything. We'll be able to be ready for the best run for having a one good race to begin. Okay, now I hope that this is going to be very excellent, that this will have everything in. Follow up the apex, and then this is going to be able to keep going in by the gap. It's going to get everything much harder to take. So it's going to get plenty longer ways to be able to get there. So this will might be able to have to take a 10-second rush that this will might be able to go in to do it. There you go. That's gonna be very good, and then this one might be able to have another lap time. We might be able to go in. So let's try this, and this is gonna get well skilled to be able to give it one good charm for this vehicle with a library on it. So it is very good, and this is gonna be able to have a best heart of luck. It is gonna be able to take one good pressure speed to be able to go in, and this is gonna get everything going on to do it. Well, looks like having a lot of few things that this one might need to be able to get it done for having one good racing segment. So this is going to be able to have everything. We might be able to wait for the standard daily race later on until this is going to be able to get ready to do it. So always keep racing for another round, and this is going to get everything, a lot of best moments that this one might come to be able to occur. Alright, there you go. Looks like this is going to be able to stay on by 0.1 seconds on the gap. Just going to have to keep it very wisely that this will might be able to take a lot of speed. We might get on the pressure on this one. There you go. That's definitely might be very good handling skills. So that would be very good to be able to race on the course speed layout of Sardegna road track. Is going to get everything efficient made. Now that was definitely might be very cool to be able to take a lot of good standard performance, that this is going to get everything will be well match made to do it. Okay, new set of a record time, and this is going to be it. Hope this is going to be able to go for one more round until this one might be able to join in session. If I could probably be able to take on for our top positions if this is going to be able to get closer to be made. Okay, so looks like this is going to get very wide open on the turn. Just going to be able to stay on it, and looks like almost had on the 0.5 seconds on the gap. Is going to get everything a lot more turns to be able to get. Okay, it's coming back in. Now it's going to get everything roughly on the turn, so this is going to be able to perform the inside. It's going to get everything a lot of speed to be able to climb up. Until this will might be able to overtake the KTM Expo R. Will might get everything excited. Okay, there you go. Now that was definitely very excellent turns to be able to go uphill that this is going to be able to take on for. Okay, looks like this is going to be able to keep a little bit more time until this is going to be able to go on for a minute. So it's going to get ready to go, and then this is going to be able to have 4-lap practice that this is going to be able to take a lot of chances that this is going to get everything ready to go. Okay, so always going to make sure this is going to get everything will be ready. So I hope that this is going to get very excellent, that this is going to be able to take a lot more throttle on the time to get in there. So alright, here we go. Time to be joining session in a matter of a few moments until this is going to get everything will be prepared to be able to get started. Just going to be able to take a lot of more turns, and then this is going to get everything will be prepared by 30 seconds until this is going to get everything a lot of excited moments to see. This is going to be well performance made to be able to take a lot of good skills to be coming in to do it. Alright, so looks like this is excellent for one almost full one-make race by using SFR racing concept, and then looks like this is going to get very challenging to see. Only 3 KTM Expo Rs are now definitely in the race, so looks like this is going to get everything will be ready to get started out for. So I hope that this is going to be quite very excellent, that this is going to be able to take a lot of skills we might be able to come in to do it. So this is going to be able to take clean race moments, and this is going to be able to take it on for. Alright, let's go. And then this is going to be able to take the warm-up time until this one might go one lap around on the track. So just going to be able to go out lap by the moment. So I hope that this is going to be very efficient made, and then this is going to be quite very well skilled to be able to have to take plenty much more turns to get. So, well, maybe this is going to be able to have to go on with a KTM X4 R, but no turning back at the moment. So this is going to be able to choose the best car that has the strong handling capability, that this is going to get everything mid-light terms, that this is going to be able to go in to get. Alright, now let's just going to have to take one good smooth turns, is going to get everything concentrated, that this is going to be able to going in to take the downhill. We might go rolling in. I hope so, that this is going to be able to take a lot of pressure, that this is going to be able to stay on track, that this will might be able to go in onto the top position, is going to get everything closer it gets. Now let's just gonna be able to make one good clear pass, and then this is gonna be able to take the struggle, is gonna be able to go in. But well, hope this is gonna get very embarrassing to see this one for it. But every time in the race lobby is gonna get everything well matched to be made. Okay, that should do it. Now this is gonna be able to stay maintained on this one. Just gonna have to keep going on the handling, that this one might be able to take one good stretch to be able to reach down for it. Alright, one lap warm-up is done, so time for a 10-minute qualifier to begin. So better have to make some more practice to be ready, folks, because this is going to get everything started out to begin. Now it is going to be very long turns to be able to get, and this is going to get everything ready to be able to get started for beginning of one fast moment to come. So hope this is going to be able to have to reach up onto the top position, that this one might comes in to do it. Alright, here we go. This is going to be a 10-minute qualifying time will begin. So this is going to get everything, we might get settled in to be able to get started. So this is going to be able to take one good sports hard compound tires, that this is going to get everything a little bit efficient to be able to take everything going. So let's just gonna have to keep going, and then this is gonna get everything a lot of focus, that this will might be needs to take slipstream, will might come in to do it. Right, looks like this is gonna get very light handling, so we have to be able to use it very wisely. Okay. That should probably be able to have to find a good spot to be able to make sure. Take a little quick practice to be able to take the advantage is going to be needed importantly to get. Alright, that should probably be able to do that turn, and then wait for that turn to be able to find a good inside of the apex, is going to get everything in. There you go. This is going to be quite very good to be able to take plenty much uphill climbs on this part of the lane, is going to need to take. It's going to be able to get closer to get. So looks like this is going to be able to have the first one will might go in, and then maybe this is going to be able to have this livery trait, that this one might be able to have. Ladies first is definitely on the way. Now looks like this is going to get everything well concentrated for it, so I hope that this is going to be good for my OCs to be able to use this library variant, so it's going to be very good to be able to keep it going on for. Okay, let's go in, and then this is going to be able to take a lot of good best qualifying time that this is going to might need to get. Hope everybody is doing a lot of more practice until we begin this race, so it's going to get everything a lot of more fast times to be able to get in for. Okay, gonna have to take that inside turn. It's gonna be go by the drill. It's gonna be able to take one fast method ways, that this is gonna get everything properly will might get. Alright, there you go. this is going to be very good to be able to have the best car choice that this is going to be able to drive faster it gets. Okay, looks like gonna need to do a lot of work that this is going to be able to take a lot of progress to get. Okay, going on that blue glimpse is going to be able to do the right direction. So just going to be able to have to find a good landing spot to be able to going in onto the apex is going to get closer in to get. Okay, this is going to be very good. Hope this is going to be able to have the best qualifying time to be able to get. So looks like first one to be able to get in, and then this is going to be able to have 1 minute and 38 seconds by the time comes for. So this is going to be able to do a lot of running work that this is going to be able to get everything progress made. Now here comes the fast lap, folks, and this is going to get everything we'll be ready to get started out for. But it is going to be able to do quick and fast, simple ways to get there for. So it's going to be able to take plenty of concentrations that this is going to be able to have one running rosters for any other opponents that this is going to get everything ready up and go. Alright, looks like Black Door Galore just set a new qualifying time in first place. So looks like he's good to go to get ready. And luckily TF number 1 pick is now definitely in this race. So looks like Get Hippie is now in first place by taking the head start will might begin. So it's going to get very faster that this is going to be able to take a lot of patience that this is going to be able to have the moment to come for. Okay, just going to be able to stay focused, and then this might be able to start out on 5th place whenever the time comes that this is going to be able to take the chances to be made. Alright, just going to have to take a little turn on that effect. It's going to be able to go in. I hope this is going to be able to take one fast grip that this is going to be able to get there. Alright, still going on, and now this is going to be able to move on into 6th place. Gonna have to keep going faster to get. Okay. Very good, and then keep going on that apex. It's going to be able to take a little bit of time. Alright, TF number 1 pick is now good to go for a new set of qualifying time. So it's going to be able to be ready for the best run to be able to take a lot of SFR Racing Concept is going to get everything ready to go. Now, this is going to be able to take a lot of pressure to be made and ready, but, well, I know that this is going to be able to have the best moment, that this is going to be able to have a good live read with my Total Drama OCs on it, so this is going to be able to give a lot of appreciated support for it. Alright, there we go. This is not okay to be able to have that best improvement turns to be get. Alright, so just going to be able to give the best time to be able to go into the pit stop, and then this is going to be able to have enough time to get. So only just going to be able to have 1 lap after taking an out lap, that this is going to get everything a lot harder to get to do it. So looks like this is going to get everything ready to be able to have to take a lot of pressure that this is going to be able to keep going on to get. Alright, let's go in, and now this is going to be able to get ready to be able to have 1 good tire change, so no need to be refuel. Now this is going to get everything ready to go. Alright, all set, and now this is going to be able to rolling out until this will might be able to have plenty of enough time that this is going to be able to go for, to be able to have another overtime to be able to get ready. Okay, let's just going to be able to make sure, because contacting in onto the blue flag is now definitely might be rolling in to be able to get. So this is going to be able to take plenty much more progress to be able to get something else for a little bit of time. Okay, good to go with that new set of tires, and now this is going to be very perfectly that this is going to be able to have. Alright, hope this is going to be able to start out on 11th place. Hope this is going to be able to take a much faster ways to be able to get on for. Okay, here we go again for this turn, and then this time, perfect turn, goes on the uphill climb is going to get everything efficient to be able to get skillful to be made. Alright, that should probably be doing good. Now, this is going to get everything perfectionly, that this is going to get everything going on to get. Now, hope this is going to be able to work hard to be able to reach up for a new set of a lap time by under a minute and 37 seconds, until this is going to get everything a lot of more running times to be able to get. Hope this is going to be able to take a lot of more pressure on to be able to get ready, and then this is going to be able to deal with some various obstacle turns that we might be able to be prepared for the best part, that this is going to be able to do a lot of more running skills to be able to be made. Okay, that should probably be able to do this, and then just going to have to hold it steady to be able to take a lot of handling turns to be able to get. Alright, there you go. This is going to be able to keep holding up on the throttle, and okay, now Hydraulic just left the room, and now he'll be able to wait for another time for this race. So it's like this is going to be able to down to 19 drivers in this lobby, so this is going to get everything prepared. Hope this is going to be good to be on time. This is going to get everything will be prepared to be able to get started out for. Alright, 5 seconds, and now 1 second to go, and here we go, final lap. We'll be finishing up the qualifying in no time, and then this is going to get everything prepared. Now, let's just going to keep going faster up on the throttle, so 7-second time check is going to get everything ready. Hope I could make it. Yeah, looks like it is. Now that was very excellent. Now this is good to go to be ready for this race, because that was definitely excellent to be able to take a lot of skill practice to be able to get everything going. Hope so, but this is perfectly getting ready to get started, so this one might be able to have the best chance to be able to reach up onto the podium. It's going to be fun and excellent. It's going to get everything. We might take the pressure to be able to go on, but it is going to be able to take plenty much more speed to be able to go on, and then always going to be able to take some time, and then we have to be able to take good racing strategies that this is going to get everything will be ready. Alright, so looks like qualifying done, and now it is time to race. This is going to get everything will be started out to be able to race with GRT. Hyperion-Blue-GT is going to get everything started. So good thing finally made it in second place, and this is going to be good. So hope this is going to be able to have a good clean race if we have to be ready for the best part for it. So best of luck. This is going to get everything will be ready to get started out to get prepared. So okay, let's have a good race. Just gonna check some good settings, and then this is gonna get everything will be ready to be able to get started to begin. So I hope that this is gonna be quite very excellent, that this will might be able to have a good race. So have a good race, everyone. So that will might be able to get prepared to be able to get started. So this is gonna get very perfect to be able to begin. So here we go, let's do it. Alright, here we go, round 37s of the Nations Cup on Gran Turismo Sports. So, looks like this is going to be racing on the N300, so let's go and get started. So, first up is GRT Hyperion-Blue-GT with a USA pink style livery. Second place is myself with a pink style with my Toyota OC. Third place is Cobra 0699 with a blue Toyota SFR Racing Concept. Fourth place is TF #1 pick. Fifth place is Legend 162707 with a KTM Expo R. Sixth place is Shajin Love with a silver and yellow rim style SFR Racing Concept. Seventh place is DRP24 with a Toyota Gazoo Racing Supra. Eighth place is LCR K Crusher with a Sprite SFR Racing Concept. Ninth place is Skypon HOS with a US theme style KTM Expo R. 10th place is Backdoor Galore with an orange SFR Racing Concept. 11th place is Deadhead 75420. 12th place is Third Fiercely with a KTM Expo R. 13th place is Primus 196611 with a Toyota Racing SFR Racing Concept. 14th place is Sierra 2145 with a DR Super RC. 15th place is Justin P3 with a SFR Racing Concept. 16th place is Fog Will Get You. 17th place is Timoni 812. 18th place is DC 000886. And last place is No Sin Yet with a Mazda Roadster SND Model 2015. Now this is going to be able to get ready for one good excellent race. Few of them with SFR Racing Concept. And this is going to be a well-matched race to begin to see which of us is going to be able to go fast. And this is going to be pretty good to be able to get prepared to get started. And then this is going to be able to wait for only 3 seconds until green light starts. And here we go. Takes 9 laps around on Sardegna. Road Track B is going to get everything prepared to get started out to begin. Now that was going to be able to take a lot of best choice between top 2 drivers is going to get everything will be ready. So this is going to get everything skillful to be made. So it's going to get everything going, but this is going to be able to drive faster between many drivers with SFR Racing Concept is going to be able to go in, because this is going to have to take a lot of pressure to go on to be able to get in. Now, looks like this is going to get everything well balanced up on this one, because always going to have to keep going on, and then this is going to be pretty good. Now, looks like GRT Hyperion-Blue-GT is now definitely on in first place by the head start. So this is going to get everything a lot excited that this is going to be able to take on for a one-on-one racing showdown between the same model with a pink style color is definitely might be pretty going on to get. Now it's going to get everything a lot closer to be able to keep it going. So this is going to get everything a lot of focus that this is going to be able to go on. Now looks like TF #1 pick is in 4th place, so looks like he's about to be able to catch up onto us, and now he's just definitely wants to be on the top 3. Is going to get better than ever that this is going to be able to keep going on to get, and then he's on 3rd place. Now that definitely might be the best option choice for him to be able to catch up on this one. Now looks like almost there to reach up onto 1 second gap ahead is going to be able to going in. So looks like second lap goes in, and this is going to be able to take a lot of speeding up on this one. So it's going to get everything closer, and then back onto the first turn. This is going to get very harsh to be able to have to find a good braking spot that this might be able to pull the brakes. And this is going to be going on, and GRP24 is now definitely might be able to go on in 5th place. Now this is going to get everything, Will might stay on it. So this is going to be a one good, excellent semi-one make race, and other vehicles are definitely might be able to going on to take on the best pick for it. So it looks like few other drivers with KTM Expo Rs are trying to keep up onto the SFR Racing Concept crew is going to be able to go on to be able to take a lot of rush to get there. Now it's going to be able to take a lot of more pressure on to get. but this is going to get very closer to be able to avoid getting caught up onto the sand trap. That could be the only hard weak spot that we need to be able to avoid it. Now, looks like this is going to be able to have 1.5 second gap. Still trying to catch up onto GRT. Hippie is definitely might be going in, but it is going to be able to take longer ways that this is going to be able to endure, because this is going to be a long run until this is going to be, oh man, looks like that was a very hard turn, almost had it. Can't believe it, that turn is going to be very tricky, so we had to be able to do a lot more runs to be able to keep it going. So this is going to be very struggle to get there. So looks like it's only down to 6 more laps to go, because this is going to be able to take some time until this is going to be able to have a little hope. We might be able to have to reach up onto the top position. Is going to be able to get there as soon as possible. Well, hope this is going to get everything excellent to see this one, folks. This is going to get very hard skillful that this is going to be able to keep holding on for only just a while, and then this is going to get everything. We might be able to stay contested, that this is going to be able to take the struggle going on. But it is actually a one good fierce battle to be able to have to keep going faster to get there for it. The race to catch up the GRT Hippie Miracra is on the way. Now this is going to get everything. We might be able to catch up on this one. This is going to be going faster, and this is going to be one good Looney Tune reference. GRT Hippie is the road runner, and I'm a Wild E Coyote. Now this is going to get everything. We might be able to get prepared to be able to have a one good fierce chase that this is going to be able to going on for. Now this is going to get everything a lot of faster ways to be able to keep the handling. We might stay on guard, so it's going to be able to take plenty of turns that this is going to be able to go by the grip. Now looks like going in on the field by 75% remaining left, and now this is going to be able to go on to be able to get there. But this is going to be able to take a lot of running chases that this is going to be able to keep up on the gap. It's always keeping increase, and we're trying to be able to find a good ways to be able to find a good spot to be able to go in. Now this is going to get everything a lot of pressure up on this one, and looks like TF number 1 pick is in the scene. Now this is going to be able to take better chances that this is going to be able to go on for the overtake. But this is going to be able to take some time, and this is going to get very struggled that this is going to be able to hold on to be able to save the best position spot that this is going to be able to go in. This is going to get very contestantly that this is going to be able to keep holding up on the struggle to be able to get there. Now that was definitely might be very close. So this is going to be able to take a little bit longer a while, that this is going to be able to have to take a long length distance to be able to be made. Now looks like Deadhead is now definitely in 8th place, going out to be able to catch up onto LCRK Crusher is going to be able to keep going. So looks like this is going to get very challenging that this is going to be able to go on to get. Now it is going to be quite very checked on any other drivers, if anything possible, to be seen on the yellow flag, to be able to call in, to be able to make sure that this is going to be well stabilized for having a one good race, that this is going to be able to keep going on to get there. Now this is going to get very risk made, and this is going to be able to work hard to be able to get there. Now looks like going on into the 5th lap is going to be able to press on to move forward, and this is going to be able to get in there, and this is going to be able to take a lot of skill rating, is going to be able to take one good chances to be able to get. And oh, looks like TF number 1 pick is about to be able to going in on the overtake, and now looks like he's definitely in. He's in 2nd place, folks. Now he is in 2nd place. Now looks like finally got the moment to be able to race on in 3rd, and then looks like Cobra 0699 is now in the scene as well, because this is going to be quite very surprising to see that this is going to be able to take a long patience to be able to wait for only just a moment. But this is going to be very serious race that this is going to be able to go on. So looks like this is going to be able to have the 3 drivers are now going to be able to catch up onto GRT Hippie Miracra. So looks like this is going to be able to take for every moment to be able to come in to be made. Hope this is going to be quite very good. but this will might be able to keep trying, and then first place driver always be the road runner, and then this is going to be able to going in to be able to get. Now, looks like this is going to be able to going in until this will might have the last turn. We might proceed on to the next lap, but we're getting there, and this is going to be excellent made to be able to take well skillful ready to be able to go on to do it. But this is going to get very excellent, that this is going to be able to keep going faster, that this is going to be able to take a lot of gap distance to be made for. Now, looks like onto the 6th lap and 3 more to go. Hope we can do it. We will. This is going to get very excellent, that this is going to be able to keep going on to be able to have a one best moment, that this is going to be able to, oh, looks like Cobra 0699 just definitely took a little hit and then just definitely made a clear save. That will might be able to be very caution exercise, that this is going to be able to go on to do it. Hope this is going to be able to do it, and now just going to be able to take some time until this is going to be able to keep going on to be able to take on for our patient. Now, looks like this is going to get everything a lot of length of distance we might be able to keep going on to be able to get. Now, looks like tee-up number 1 goes in, and now he's about to be able to catch up onto GRT Hyperion-Blue-GT, but this is going to get very longer it takes. The faster wheel might be able to hurry up until this wheel might be able to find a good spot to be able to perform made to be able to do it. Because this is going to be able to hold out fast for only 3 laps to go. Because this is going to get everything a lot of work, that this is going to be able to hurry up to be able to get there. Okay, looks like going up on the tied up on the ropes, getting one clear successful landing spot onto the apex is going to be able to get in. Now, looks like 1.2 gap ahead is going to be able to go on to be able to be ready. So this is going to be able to take longer ways, that this is going to be able to deal with the length. It's going to be very faster it gets. Now, looks like the 7th lap is going in, and now this is going to get everything a lot of more times, that this is going to be able to take a running goose, that this is going to be able to be on the win. But this is going to get very closer to be able to keep going, and then this is going to be able to take pressure, that this will might be able to hold on for sure until this is going to be quite quicker it gets. Now, looks like Backdoor Galore is currently in 5th place, and now is trying to be able to catch up onto Cobra 0699. And this is going to get everything plenty much more times to be able to going in on the gap for it, because this is going to get very contested the longer it takes. It will might need to be able to take some time until this is going to be able to have various opponents that this is going to be able to coming in to get. Alright, approaching in on that turn, and then this is going to be able to take a lot of acceleration, that this is going to be able to going in onto the hill climb section, that it's going to be able to go in. And there you go. Going on in the 1 second gap is going to be able to go much faster Will might get, because this is going to get everything longer. And oh man, looks like I almost had this one, and then looks like Cobra 0699 takes 3rd place. That was so close, I almost had this moment, and this is going to get everything going on to see it. Well, the risk will be made, folks, because this is going to be able to take some time, that this is going to be able to go in by the struggle we might be able to take. Well, looks like getting a little bit heart-struck, that this is going to be able to take on for. Now, here we go. This is going to be able to going in onto the 8th lap. Just going to be able to going in onto third place to catch up on this one. Looks like currently in 4th, but this is going to get everything a lot of harder risk, that this is going to be able to be made. Now, looks like this is going to be able to get closer. So this is going to be very hard to be able to perform a fine good spot onto any opponents for it. So looks like this is going to be able to take longer it takes. Now looks like GRT Hippie Miracra is still takes the lead, and looks like he's going faster it gets. This is going to get very longer it takes, that this is going to be able to go on to do it. But this is going to get very amazing, that this is going to be able to have to take plenty of good skills, that this is going to be able to coming in to take. Now, looks like gonna be able to keep going in and then find a good overtake spot that this is gonna be able to take the turns. Is gonna be able to come in closer to get, but it is gonna be able to take difficult progress to be able to come closer. Will might be able to go all the way in. Okay, looks like this is going to get a little bit harder to decrease the amount of the top right onto the sports hard tires. Is going to get everything will be well handling made for. So here we go. Final lap of the race is going to be on the way. But this is going to be able to take plenty much more speed to be able to get on the throttle. But this is going to be very quickly to get. Now, looks like this is going to be able to take a little bit, few consecutive turns. Will might be able to go in, and now this is going to be able to take a little now or never that this is going to be able to catch up on this one. TF number 1 pick is going to be able to take plenty much more distance to be coming up on this one. So looks like this is going to get very longer it takes. That this is going to be a fierce racing chase going on in this round. And this is going to be very challenging to be able to keep up and keep trying, but this is going to be able to have total amount of tire grip if we had to be able to use it very wisely, that this one might need to be very checked to get. Now looks like this is going to be able to going in and then going to take that turn, is going to be able to go in. There we go. This is going to be able to take plenty much hard turns to be able to get very careful to be able to stay struggle to avoid the sand trap. Alright, that should probably do it. And now this is going to be able to go all the way here until this is going to be able to take one good step, and then final stretch for GRT Hyperion-Blue-GT. So looks like this is going to be the best podium run ever yet. So looks like GRT Hyperion-Blue-GT takes first place on the podium. Now that was definitely amazing to be able to see how this driver can do, because this is pink-tastic amazing, that this is going to be quite very excellent, that this is going to be very challenging to be able to go on for. Now that was a very good excellent race, but it is hard work for all the best runs to be able to get. So this is going to be very challenging for every SFR racing concept. It's going to get everything. We might be able to race hard to keep it up on this one, but this is fascinating, because that was definitely might be very good to be able to have a recent results, that this is going to be very good to be able to have a running moments to be able to have. But it was awesome to be able to go hard on this race, because this is going to be very excellent to see how it goes. But that was a very good race for GRT Hyperion-Blue-GT, because that was definitely might be very good to see it. So looks like that was a very good run to be able to keep it up on this one. So looks like that was definitely might be the best run, and then this might be able to have a 4th place finish, that this is going to be very good. But that was a hard work of racing, is going to be able to keep it up on this one. Alright, so looks like very good to be able to have 4th place earnings, and now this is going to be very good. So looks like this is going to be able to congratulations to GRT Hyperion-Blue-GT for the win, and now that was definitely very excellent. Keep it up on the good SR increase, but that was very amazing. Well, even for the recent outcome results, that this is going to be very excellent made to see it. So looks like everybody did well. That was definitely might be pretty awesome to be able to take a lot of good skills to get. But it is very good to be able to take a lot of good skills to get, so you're very welcome, GRP Hyperion-Blue-GT. That was a very good response to be appreciated, to be able to have a good time for a race. So looks like that was definitely a very good 2nd place finish for TF number 1 pick. That was a very long distance ways to be able to catch up, along with Cobra 0699. But this is going to be very good to be able to have a one good statistic race results by the gap distance. Is going to be quite very harder to be able to catch up on any other drivers who really wants to be on the top position. So this is going to get very challenging to be ready for the best moment to come. we will always to keep trying until we'll be able to be on the way on to round 40, because this is going to get very challenging. We'll be ready to do more rounds to get, because this is going to be able to take a lot of pressure, that this is going to be able to keep going faster if we have to be able to race enough to win. Alright, daily workout time for today's gift card. So this is going to be very surprising to see some usual vehicles, including the Aston Martin Vulcan. And it looks like a Mazda Intensa Group 4 is now received, and this will be added into the garage. So that might be very good for a variant design library we'll be choosing up on this Intensa. So that was a fun race for every SFR Racing concept drivers who really participate on the Nations Cup for this round. And this is going to be drive fast and quick. Takes a lot of risk that this is going to be able to stay focused to be able to keep up on this one. So I can't believe it that this is going to be plenty of work on the inside turn. It is very hard to be able to perform. That this is going to be able to take plenty of handling skills, that this one might be able to keep going faster it gets. So looks like we did good for today. So that might be very excellent if we had to be able to keep racing for more. So just gonna be able to do a lot of practice, that this might be able to coming in by the time might be prepared for another N300 race, that this will be very good to be able to get. So it's going to be very awesome that we did the best we can to be able to stay strong and stay catching up on any current position whenever we like to keep going, until this is going to get everything to do a lot of practice. We might be able to do it. Alright folks, glad that you really enjoyed this race. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and bell for notification uploads, and the links on the description down below if you want to see more. I'll be seeing you guys next time for continuing on the Nations Cup on Gran Turismo Sport, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay cool.